Coming up on the San Francisco 49ers Report, we're in Las Vegas for Super Bowl 58 right here at Allegiant Stadium, and it's Super Bowl opening night. We're going to talk to several Niners players to see what they're thinking going into this game against the Kansas City Chiefs. So let's go inside and let's see what they have to say. Why is culture important to sustain success, and why do you take pride in being a leader of that culture?
Yeah, I think, every year there's a new crop of guys that are coming in and out of that building. The team that we had back in 2019 is much different from the team that we have now. But being able to get back to this stage is because of that culture that Coach Shanahan and John Lynch have created, of bringing the right guys in the building, creating a standard of excellence here with the 49ers and a level of play style that we play with week in and week out. And if you don't do those things, you probably won't be here very long.
Man, amazing coach. Amazing coach. He went up there to Miami. He's still doing amazing things. Coach Solid. He was here when I was a rookie. All the energy that he brings and the love that he has for the game, not only for the game, but for his players. I knew his time was coming in. To me, though, being here since I've been here, the energy that he brought, how smart he is out there on the defense, and he had a top 5 defense when he was here. So it's kind of Kyle, but it's also a part of them as well.
Hey, what have you learned from Hank working with him?
Oh, my dog, Hank talk, man. Man, it's being in there with Hank every day, man. It's if you walked in there and listen to me and Brandon and you and how me, him, and Hank talk, you would think we don't like each other. But at the end of the day, man, Hank is one of my favorite coaches, man. We bump heads a lot, but that comes with the job. We always not going to agree on everything, but if you look at it Cal is not going to hire somebody he doesn't know that he don't think can help. And so Hank also played for Cal, so therefore he already got all the knowledge that he needed to have coming in to be our coach. And I think, man, the man did an outstanding job.
I asked Fred this earlier, but why do you think culture is important to sustain success?
Like I said, with Kyle and Jen and John, the culture that they built, of course, the players and the coaches that they brought around, this is they doing. You know what I'm saying? The fans, how well we playing. They put the game plan together and give it to us, and our job is go out there and operate at a high level. I feel like everything starts from here and it's just trickling out.
And why do you think it's important for you to be a part of that as a team leader and captain?
Man, I think it's important because they wouldn't have drafted me if they didn't think I could be a good part of this thing.
Kyle, how have you changed from 2019 when you were on this stage to now as a coach and as a man?
I got more gray hairs, my beard. Not much. Each game is changes you, whether it's Super Bowl playoffs or anything. They all have effects on you. You always learn how to game plan, how to do other stuff. But I know Super Bowls are a much bigger stage and they have much bigger ramifications. Everyone remembers them a lot more, but it's still the same experience as every game.
Is there anything that you've learned from then till now that you've applied to help yourself improve as a coach?
Yeah. Depends on the game, the down and distance, the coverage. It's nothing that's a good answer from the media, though.
Are the practice field conditions annoying to have to deal with during a week in which you have so many obligations and it just becomes another distraction?
If I thought about it, but we're here, we're practicing, keep it moving, and we'll be all right.
Charvarius, what has it meant to you to be named an All-Pro this year after your steady rise and development since you've been in the league?
It's a good feeling. Hopefully this is not my last one. I worked all my life for it, all my career for it. I worked all out season for it. It's a great feeling. It showed me that I'm a big dog. I'm one of the ones. I'm one of the great ones, and I'm gonna keep striving for greatness.
You mentioned the great ones. What great ones did you watch growing up, and who'd you try to emulate your game after?
Cornerback,
Yeah.
Darrell Reese is one of my favorite cornerbacks. I like Ryan Woodson. Sam Bailey was one of the great ones. I watched a lot of Stephon Gilmore as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
3rd and Juwan is a real thing. What allows you to be so clutch?
Practice. Practice. Practice makes perfect.
I was walking out with Brock, Christian McCaffery, George Kittle, Trent Williams, Eric Armstead, Kyle Shanahan. They looked serious. They looked like they were about that business.
Yeah.
This team, the mindset of it, the confidence of it. What's the mood going into this game? Because it seems like you guys are really taking this for real.
just honing in, you know, and not getting distracted from the outside, and just knowing, you know, we got one game to basically put our lives into this one game. And this one game is all that matters.
What's it mean to you to be that guy that comes up on the third down when you're playing alongside some of the other playmakers that sometimes get more attention, but you're the one who oftentimes is making those big plays?
Man, I just love winning. That's first and foremost. I love winning. Whenever we get a win, that's when I'm most happiest. And that's the only thing on my mind. That's my only goal is to win. Then we got one more game, and that's all we're going to do.
Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it.
What's the biggest purchase you've made since your big contract back in September? Single purchase.
I bought a couple houses.
Okay. How about other than a house? Something splurged on.
I don't splurge too much.
Got a watch?
Hopefully after this.
Motorcycle? Anything?
No, I got a boat, but that was last year, or a couple years ago. Yeah, I don't go too crazy. I think every game is a big learning experience, and especially when you have close games like that in the playoffs where you have to fight back and play your best ball when it's needed. We did play more man, and the pass rush got going a little bit, so hopefully we don't have to come back like that, but we'll be ready for anything.
A lot's been made of the Shanahan tree and all that. What the time he spent with Kyle in particular, why is he different? Why is he able to have the success he's had and to have all of these disciples go on and do really good things?
I'm not sure that I'm qualified to answer that question. I mean, I've only been in it for a year and a half. I know the system works. I think the proof's in the pudding. I think that there's a lot of different ways to run offensive football. I think this one in particular is efficient. Doesn't put too much on the quarterback if you don't have to, because I think you have an opportunity to get the ball to your playmakers and make plays when you get them the ball. And I think the run game is supportive of that as well. It ties really well together, and I think it's not a secret that other teams or owners are interested in the system because it's worked and it's proven.
It's a blessing. It's a huge blessing. It warms my heart every time I hear somebody tell me, "Hey, you're the reason I wear 71. I watched you since I was in middle school. I watched you." It does. It warms my heart, man. It makes it all worth it. And it's, at the end of the day, that's what you work for. You work for the people that you do this sport with, to respect you to the utmost, and hold you in the highest regard. And I've definitely been blessed to receive that type of love.
So that does it for opening night of Super Bowl week. Still to come this week, more exclusive interviews. We're going to chop it up with some more content creators, and we're going to be here all throughout the week providing you with the best Super Bowl 58 coverage right here on the San Francisco 49ers Report. So make sure you subscribe.